Part A. Solve negative 4 is greater than x divided by 4. Graph the solution. First write the inequality. Negative 4 is greater than x divided by 4. Next use the multiplication property of inequality. Multiply each side of the inequality by 4. Because 4 times negative 4 is negative 16, and x divided by 4 times 4 is x, negative 16 is greater than x. So the solution is x less than negative 16. Next graph the solution on a number line. Because negative 16 is not a solution, use an open circle at negative 16. Because x is less than negative 16, shade the line to the left of negative 16. Part B. Solve 2n is greater than or equal to negative 14. Graph the solution. First write the inequality. 2n is greater than or equal to negative 14. Next use the division property of inequality. Divide each side of the inequality by 2. Because 2 divided by 2 is 1 and negative 14 divided by 2 is negative 7, n is greater than or equal to negative 7. So the solution is n greater than or equal to negative 7. Next graph the solution on a number line. Because negative 7 is a solution, use a closed circle at negative 7. Because n is greater than or equal to negative 7, shade the line to the right of negative 7. Solve each inequality. Graph each solution. Part A. 3 is greater than x divided by negative 7. First write the inequality. 3 is greater than x divided by negative 7. Next use the multiplication property of inequality. Multiply each side of the inequality by negative 7. Because you are multiplying each side of the inequality by a negative number, reverse the direction of the inequality symbol. Negative 7 times 3 is less than negative 7 times x divided by negative 7. Because negative 7 times 3 is negative 21, and negative 7 times x divided by negative 7 is x, negative 21 is less than x. So the solution is x greater than negative 21. Next graph the solution on a number line. Because negative 21 is not a solution, use an open circle at negative 21. Because x is greater than negative 21, shade the line to the right of negative 21. Part B. Negative 5m is greater than or equal to negative 45. First write the inequality. Negative 5m is greater than or equal to negative 45. Next use the division property of inequality. Divide each side of the inequality by negative 5. Because you are dividing each side of the inequality by a negative number, reverse the direction of the inequality symbol. Negative 5m divided by negative 5 is less than or equal to negative 45 divided by negative 5. Because negative 5 divided by negative 5 is 1 and negative 45 divided by negative 5 is 9, m is less than or equal to 9. So the solution is m less than or equal to 9. Next graph the solution on a number line. Because 9 is a solution, use a closed circle at 9. Because m is less than or equal to 9, Shade the line to the left of 9. Solve. You earn $8.50 per hour at the sub shop. Write and solve an inequality that represents the numbers of hours you need to work to earn $187 to buy a tablet computer. An inequality that represents the numbers of hours you need to work to earn $187 to buy a tablet computer is the hourly wage times the number of hours worked is greater than or equal to the cost of the computer. Let H be the number of hours worked. You earn $8.50 per hour and the cost of the computer is $187. Substituting 8 and 50 hundredths for the hourly wage, H for the hours worked, and 187 for the cost of the computer gives 8 and 50 hundredths H is greater than or equal to 187. Next, use the division property of inequality. Divide each side of the inequality by 8 and 50 hundredths. 8 and 50 hundredths H divided by 8 and 50 hundredths is greater than or equal to 187 divided by 8 and 50 hundredths. Because 8 and 50 hundredths divided by 8 and 50 hundredths equals 1 and 187 divided by 8 and 50 hundredths equals 22, H is greater than or equal to 22. So you need to work at least 22 hours.